Hi, I'm Bobsto, the Outer Weeb,
And I am Red, the bald-headed wonder.
and we are the Anime Boys.
The anime boys.
Anime Boys, hell yeah! And man,
Man,
this has been a long time coming.
the curse has lifted.
For now,
For
I'm not
now.
gonna speak too soon. I'm hoping the curse has been lifted
we'll
because
we'll
man,
talk after it's posted.
you know, I I was expecting Tanya to be our only first and probably only like rough spot. But
Yeah.
man, I wasn't expecting. I mean, especially after Dress Up Darling and Mob Psycho's recordings went very smoothly.
Oh yeah,
No
dude.
delays. Everything just happened so well. And then we get to Demon Slayer. And at first, Demon Slayer's like, hey, it's doing good.
It's
You have a
moving.
small,
We're schmoving
it's
through.
moving. Even after I went out of town to go to a little gender reveal that Red was holding for his wife and kid
Mm-hmm.
with them, and everything was going smoothly up until we released part 3, and then everything just decided to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Because especially with us covering 3 other anime with Spy Family, Chainsaw Man, and Mob Psycho season 3,
We had a full week.
just every little thing. Because normally the plan would be, okay, we're going to record it this Monday. Because every other day we kind of had to set for the others.
Yeah.
And so we try to set it for a Monday. Something always fucking happened on a Monday for an
Yeah.
entire month.
Every single time. Like it even happened this week too.
Yeah.
But we decided to work through it. Like we
decided to work through it because thankfully we're ahead this week, so we're able to actually sit down and record this,
Exactly.
and it's great. It's
good
awesome.
to be ahead of schedule.
We will warn you right now. This one will probably be a little rough because we have not watched Demon Slayer since we last watched it.
Yeah,
it's been over a month. It's been over a month.
It's been over a month since we watched it. So our memories might be a little hazy, but y'all are always welcome to remind us in the comment section or whatever. Anything that we might have missed, just talk to us. Let us know, and we'll discuss it with you. No problem.
We do, like I said, we do apologize that this conversation might be a little rough. I always like to make sure that the conversation is still somewhat fresh, but unfortunately, this ain't
gonna cut it.
Which, who knows? This might actually be a really good episode.
It might be. We'll see. We'll see how it flows.
We'll see. But anyway, so I guess without further ado, we jump right into 21.
21.
We open up on some kids having a nice wholesome snowball fight, and this kid steps down like, "Yo, I want to fucking snowball fight. This is like the Chainsaw Man. It's like, hey, I'm a little sick, but hey, I want a snowball fight, man."
Yeah, snowball fight.
And he passes out over because he's sick. He's the dumb little Japanese boy with a compromised immune system.
Bitch baby is what he is.
Yeah, can't take a cold. I don't know if you know this, but in Japan, colds are very deadly.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
and yeah, but yeah. So he's sick. He's fucking dying of ligma, and his parents don't know what to do.
What's ligma?
What's ligma? Oh man! Listen, so his parents called up a doctor to say, "Hey, yo, what's up with ligma?" And so we find out, oh shit, the doctor's MJ. The motherfucker cursed us. Fuck you, MJ. I know I hear you hee-heeing in your grave. Fucking bitch.
Stay there.
That's when his parents asked him, "What's ligma?" And that's when he says, lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Exactly.
But no, seriously, he got really sick. The doctor came over, said he was dying. Yeah.
It's like, yo, your son's fucking dying, but you know what? I got the cure right here.
I got the cure for sadness.
Yo, it's got the sickest cure ever. It's called I'm gonna make your son a demon.
Demonism.
Demonism. It's like an STD.
But better.
I'm gonna give him but better. I'm gonna give him demon AIDS.
Demon AIDS, dude. So all you have to do, is just, take some of my blood, and you'll be,
Like some
one of the
blood,
most
yeah,
powerful fucking demons on the planet for
yeah,
no
man.
no price at all. No
If your
price.
weak ass body can survive this, I mean, hey, you'll have cool powers.
So this kid's just
It's kind
sitting
of
there like, yeah, man, give me some of that blood.
give me that fucking blood,
Gimme,
man.
gimme, 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 gimme. Give me some
Give
of that
me,
blood.
give me some.
Ugh.
He's fucking snorts it like crack. He
So
loves that MJ blood.
he does. He
It's like
takes it up and then immediately starts regretting it. Immediately.
yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
He starts
Listen, that's
tumbling and dying and
yeah.
choking and
That's the one fucked up thing when it comes to like the demons making other humans into other demons is like it's a very painful process. You're literally like on the verge of death
oh yeah, it's
as
pretty
like
rough.
the venom like blood. It's almost I'd imagine it's almost like as if like snake venom was just coursing through your
Yeah,
veins
on a previous
as you
episode
transformed.
we mentioned a scene where he stuck his finger in. Hold on, he. Let me rephrase what I'm about to
Oh, yeah, man,
say.
yeah, dude, he stuck his finger. He fingered a woman's brain.
He
He
he's
fucking
I
he went,
can't I
yeah,
can't word it any other way.
yeah, man,
He sticks his fucking finger through this chick's head, and
hmm
he he starts pumping blood into her, and she just
yeah,
melts into
yeah, man,
nothing.
he gave her the good old mindgasm.
Yeah. So imagine what this boy's going through. Small amounts
Yeah,
of blood, but enough to survive on. I imagine
yeah.
this kid has got to be just fucking gut wrenching right
hmm
now. But
And so he becomes a demon. He gets cool white hair, has his markings and whatnot.
cool
And
Spider Man.
obviously Spider-Man. Except you know what? His parents don't like him. It's like that boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
He,
So
he's
his
he's
dad tries to kill
unnatural.
him in his
He
sleep.
he he craves a human flesh, and I don't like it.
I don't like it none.
I don't like it. And so
At
you know
least
what? I'm
touch
gonna
your
try to kill him.
bumpkins.
I'm gonna try to kill him. I'm sorry, son. I'll see you up in heaven with Jesus.
So he got above him with that blade above at nighttime, and he whispers in his ear,
Yeah.
"Are you winning, son?"
You're winning, son, and then fucking stabs him.
And then
That doesn't help.
no, it does not. It does not. He gets back up and
No.
just annihilates his father. he
Yeah.
and then his mother's in the other room crying and pleading, just like, "Don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
I love you." Ah.
hmm
And then he stabs her
And then
too.
yeah, and
Dumb
then as he's
bitch.
just sitting out there covered in blood, we get this really cool little story from him where he's talking about how there's a story in his childhood he always really liked, and it's about a child who was drowning, and his father sacrificed his life to save the child.
Yeah.
And he saw like that, like he admired the amount of devotion that the father had for his son, that he would sacrifice his life so that his son may live. And
It's
he started.
he started
It's
regretting
really.
his decisions a little bit.
hmm hmm
But this is after that scene where Tanjiro like laid his hands on him as he was
Yeah.
dying. That's when he
hmm
started like backpedaling
Yeah.
and realizing that it was not the case at all.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, he slaughtered his family, gave him the old. I'm trying. I can't think of the
Gabagoo.
little gabagoo. Hey
Like,
man, it's all about family. I'm Tony Soprano. Eat that gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Oh man, no,
But
that's the word. That's why his parents didn't like him. Mulan made him Italian. That's what it was. But yeah, so this is what sort of leads to his really fucked up view on family.
yeah.
And there's another fucked up thing where his mom says she wishes she gave him a healthy body.
Oh yeah. Like
And,
she there's this whole like snippet of him just realizing he fucked up.
yeah.
And
Um,
he as he's dying and as he's like disintegrating from the previous
yeah.
guy just annihilating him, he starts
hmm
reverting back to his human form, which is
Yeah.
really
So
sad.
what I really like is after this um actually I want to read it back real quick before I say what I was gonna say. I like how after the fucking family slaughter, fucking MJ comes in and he's like, "Hey, you know what? It's all right. You killed your family. It's all right. Hey, listen, you can make a new family,
Yeah.
and you might be carrying this heavy ass burden, but you know what? Hey,
You
go out,
got
make your
me.
own family, get strong. Get strong."
You get strong,
And
boy.
we get this whole thing where he starts talking about how like the stronger he gets, the more like fucked and warped his he becomes, and his views on family became.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. I actually really like this whole flashback.
It
And
is a
then
nice flashback.
what I wanted to say is we get this cool POV shot of Rui's headless corpse walking towards Tanjiro.
Yeah.
And reaching out his arm to try to grab onto the only form of a genuine bond he has seen in a long time.
Yeah. And
And it's really, really emotional.
it is emotional. And they have this whole scene with Tanjiro and Tui and the other guy. I can't remember his name.
Tui.
Is it not Tui?
It's Rui.
Rui, my
R-U-I.
bad. I got
Yeah,
it in
Rui.
here. I guess I
Yeah.
tried to type in Rui and it ended up
It
T.
probably came out to T. Yeah.
So Rui, Tanjiro, and Tomo. There's this whole scene
Yeah.
with them, and Tomo is just like he has no sympathy for
Yeah.
him at all. But Tanjiro has sympathy for all
Uh-huh.
demons and
Yeah.
explains his whole meaning of demons to
Mm-hmm.
Tomo, and Tomo starts seeing Tanjiro in a completely different light. And
Mm-hmm.
as this is going
He's
down, Butterfly Lady drops in,
mm-hmm.
and Butterfly
Oh,
Lady, huh?
um but before that, there's this really, really nice scene of him being reunited with his family, and you get this cool visual of his demon body reverting back to his human body. Like his hair color turns back.
Yeah, that's what I said. He reverted back to
And
his
it's,
human form.
mm-hmm.
I
Oh no,
mentioned,
no,
yeah, I
I'm sorry.
mentioned that.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Um,
As he was
Other than that,
dying,
it's
he had a little
yeah,
snippet of where he was going back to his
yeah.
family and reverted back to his
Okay.
family form.
Another thing I also really like is like the whole thing where, as you were saying, like you literally watching Tanjiro like hold this like demon corpse and like comforting it while it dies.
Yeah,
And
it's crazy.
I like I always like when Tanjiro comments on whenever he picks up the scent, like the scent of the demon as they're dying, because it's usually something that like reflects how they're feeling at that moment or how they felt.
Well, he can.
Really
That's
good.
one of his
Yeah,
skills is that
yeah.
he's able
I know.
to
I know.
like.
And that's what I'm saying. Is that's one thing I really, really like is present throughout every other demon he's killed,
Yeah,
and this one especially was really, really emotional. But so yeah, as you're saying, the good old Shinobu butterfly bitch comes
Butterfly
in.
Lady. She drops in and almost kills Nezuko. Like I think she ended up like cutting her arm off or something like that. I can't remember
Yeah,
exactly what happened, but I remember that it was a big fucking fight. And then, in order to keep her from killing Nezuko, Tomos jumps in front of her and stops her
yeah,
blade and tells
yeah,
uh Tanjiro to run, get out of there. And then we just get this epic showdown between the two masters.
yeah, man.
Or whatever they're called. I can't remember exactly what
Yeah,
they're called.
the Hashira,
The
the
Hashira.
Hashira.
And she's giving this whole lecture like you're stopping me from doing our duty and you're allowing a demon to escape you. This is
Mm-hmm.
very unbecoming of you and I don't understand
Yeah,
it.
man.
And he's just like, "Fuck you, bitch. He's
Fuck
mine."
you. And she's like, "Oh man, I know what it is. It's because people don't really like you that much, isn't it?" And he's like, It's fucking
And he said,
grumbles.
he's like, "People like me."
Yeah, yeah, man. Come on, shut up.
Nobody likes
Shut up.
Tomoyoko.
Shut up. Listen, fuck you, bitch. Replaced by Ichigo, motherfucker. You looked it
But
up.
as she's just like, I ain't having any of this shit. So she jumps up,
Yeah.
starts going through the treetops, but it cuts us over to Tanjiro running with Nezuko on his back. And then we get to see the disciple.
Tanjiro's gonna have real good fucking pain tolerance.
Dude, it's shown that he has really good pain tolerance throughout the entire anime.
I know, but this part in particular, because he's way beyond fucked up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, damn.
So he's running, and as he's running, something's chasing Tanjiro, and then we just get this really fast as fuck baby butterfly lady. I guess it's the disciple, but we didn't know this yet. But the disciple of Butterfly Lady, and she just drops down, fucking drop kicks Tanjiro. I mean, full fucking mule kicks him in the back. And
man.
They both go rolling onto the ground, and she's just like, I'm gonna kill this demon right now. And Nezuko is nah.
Unfortunately, she was not expecting to be fighting a demon that can change the size. Size.
It's so funny to watch this too.
Especially because like small Nezuko has like this really simple, almost like Peanuts design.
Yeah, dude, it's really cute. It's like she slips down, she has this thing in her mouth, and she's just running around, avoiding all of her like sword cuts and shit. It's so funny to watch. It's like watching a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
It is like now I want someone to reanimate a Tom and Jerry cartoon, but it's kind of out.
That's hilarious, dude.
Nezuko. But that'd be really funny.
But then we just get cut back over to Tomiyoko
and Butterfly Bitch.
And they're just like going at it. They're just he is not letting her get through. And as this is going on, all of a sudden the crow comes in and tells them to stop what they're doing and obtain and contain Nezuko and Tanjiro and bring them back to headquarters alive. Man. And that just
bring them back. Boss man wants to talk.
Yeah, boss man wants to fucking talk. And man, at this point, you're seeing all of the medic squad rolling in, and man, they look cool. I love their outfits.
Yeah, I feel bad for the people that were in the spider balls and became spiders because they got hit with a fucking case of bald.
Yeah, dude, they got hit hard.
They got hit with the ball.
I hope they can cure it. Bald.
Yeah.
Bald.
I'm pretty sure they will. At least, as we find out, at least with like Zenitsu, he only like lost a few inches.
Oh yeah.
But like these other people, they're like most of their body shrunk. So I want to know how long they had to spend drinking that fucking medicine.
Oh dude, yeah. It was crazy. But yeah. They found Inosuke. He was knocked out cold. He's distraught about not killing the big demon guy. But Zenitsu is just completely mummified. Like
dude, I'm glad you got that in your notes as well. I just put down Zenitsu as a fucking mummy.
Yeah. He just got completely mummified and wrapped up.
Yeah. But yeah, so as they put down, as they're being picked up and taken off, I have in my notes, it is daybreak. This horrible nightmare is over.
Oh man, I got the sunrise brings in fresh beginnings and a new story to our group as they get trudged through a beautiful scenery all the way to HQ.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm glad we both kind of hit the same spectacle there.
But worded slightly differently.
Yeah, it's worded differently.
But yeah, so he's tied up and he wakes up and says, yo, he's surrounded by a bunch of new fucking people, and that's where the episode ends.
Yeah, so, Tanjiro meets the Hashira.
Yeah, man. So we got fucking I got the list 1 second.
They got fucking.
Yeah, man, we got fucking. Got Gyo Tomioka. He's the water Hashira, who was trained by Rokudaki, who is the former water Hashira.
Which is fucking cool.
Yeah. Which is cool. It's great.
Shinobu.
We got Shinobu Kocho, the insect Hashira, aka Butterfly Bitch.
Butterfly Bitch.
She's cheery yet slightly emotionless. She's a giver of no fucks. Kyojuro Rengoku,
Mr.
the
Flame.
Fire Hashira.
Mr. Flame.
Mr. Flame. Flame on!
I got him in here as Mr. Flame Ho.
He's Mr. Bright Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. Heat miser.
But he wants to decapitate them both on the spot right there.
yeah, man. He's like, yeah, man. He's very straightforward to the point.
And then you get the Snake Devil Hunter, which is Orochimaru.
Bonnie Guro, fucking Orochimaru. He's kind of a dick. He probably doesn't commit war crimes like Orochimaru did.
I don't know. He might.
We got Tengen Uzui, the Sound Hashira, aka Mr. Stylish. This man probably plays multiple character action games, including Devil May Cry.
Dude, what is up with your fucking debuts?
And also, he sounds like he's voiced by McCready.
Yeah, dude, I could see that or hear that rather.
Yeah. We got Mitsuru Kanroji, the Love Hashira, aka manic pink-haired girl who's very, very odd.
Very odd.
Michiro Tokido, aka Sleepy Boy.
Mm-hmm. Sleepy.
Gyome Himejima, the Stone Hashira. He is the saddest amongst. He is true sad boy hours because he's in permanent No Nut November.
Yeah, he's just
sad.
And
then we got our boy who we'll get into quite a bit. Sanemi Shinazugawa, aka the Wind Hashira, aka man, fuck this guy,
dude. AKA
this dude's an asshole. Especially with what he does in this episode.
I forgot. AKA Bakugo.
He does have that, especially in the eyes. I can see that.
But as he's being introduced to all these characters, we start talking about what they should do about Nezuko and fuck, what's his name?
And Tanjiro?
Tanjiro, fucking A.
Yeah. So they're like, yo, Tanjiro's been harboring a demon, so what the fuck should we do?
Kill it.
What I like about this scene, as well as that each Hashira has their own view of what they should do.
Yeah, and they all hold their own opinions at the same scale. And they are free thinkers and are able to act upon their thoughts with no like nothing happening. So like no repercussions.
You know what's great about all these guys here? I haven't fully read the manga, but there's one thing I do know from hearing people talk about it is each of these guys, they all have a part to play and all get good screen time in the manga.
Cool.
So none of them will get pushed off to the side, like unlike some other anime which might introduce several cool looking characters and just do nothing with them.
Yeah.
This won't be one of them. So you'll have that to look forward to see some of these boys do their thing. But yeah, so Tanjiro's ass is on trial.
Also,
Gyu's ass is Tomioka's is also on trial because he knew of Tanjiro and Nezuko and didn't tell them. Tanjiro's telling his story, and they're like, yo, man, that's fucking bullshit. Where's your source? And Tanjiro's like, my source is I made it the fuck up. You're fucking biased. Shut up. You would say that. You're trying to save your own skin. I bet she's not even your sister. Bitch.
And then they're just all like, yeah, let's just fucking kill him. And they're just like, yeah, let's fucking kill him. And then one of them just like, no, we can't kill them. And I'll kill you before I let you kill them.
Yeah, man.
And Tanjiro gets up and he's like, I'll kill you before you touch my sister. And then all of a sudden, Wind Bitch comes in and takes his box away.
Yeah. Well, he just comes in with the box on his fucking shoulder.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, I listen. We'll prove this right now. And everyone's like, dude, just even the other Hashira are thinking, okay, listen, even though this is a trial, we want to kill them both. what you're about to do is like kind of out of line.
Yeah, and
He's like, well, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and stuck his sword straight through the box, magician style.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude.
And now he has to fuck with Tanjiro. Okay, before we just get too deep into this one part, first of all, Team Scar did not reveal this new member to us. Two, this man has the sickest green-looking blade I've ever seen in my life. Like, this blade looks sick to me. Like,
it's pretty nice.
But given that, I just wanted to talk about that for a second.
Yeah, man.
He's got to fuck with Tanjiro and got his ass headbutted to no end.
He literally breaks free and just goes up and fucking headbutts the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And it even knocks him back to the point where he's like, "Ah, God, that was a fucking head."
Dude, that fucking hurt.
So we got the boss. He's in. He's like, "Hey, boys, what's up?"
He's like, "Children, settle down."
And what I love is like immediately they all fall in the line and
immediately all bow. Like
I really like they give this guy like this this air of authority where he's still gentle yet he's highly respected.
Oh, dude.
And like the respect the Hashira have for him is like really, really good. Like I really like how it's depicted.
Yeah. Also, the guy is completely blind from a burn that he had received from, I guess, fighting a demon.
I think it's implied he's ill, like he's slightly sickly, and that's like it's from like a disease or like something he got from a demon.
Definitely looks like a burn, but
well,
I guess we'll find out. But
he's got that classic Neji Hugo look.
He just looks cool. Like he's very nice and subtle to his surroundings, and it's really cool.
He's got almost very like ethereal like vibe to him, almost like say like an elf from Lord of the Rings or something.
Bro, I got in my notes here. I said everyone bowed at his presence, even the scary ones.
even the scary ones.
I don't know why.
Oh man.
Even the scary ones.
Even the scary ones. Oh yeah, man. Because yeah, man. The scary looking ones, they might be evil. They look evil, but they got respect.
But this dude just like when Hashira went from rude as fuck to formal as hell.
Yeah.
Like the most elegant talking person in the room.
And he goes on like, "Hey, so what's going on here, my homies?" And he's like, "Hey, well, we're trying to figure out what to do with these two." And he's like, "Well, let's see. We have this letter of recommendation here from Orokodaki, the former Hashira.
Read it out. To keep him alive.
Read it out, robot daughter number one."
Robot daughter number one. I thought we were going to get into thing one and thing two.
Thing one and thing two. I kind of like robot daughter.
I do too. Yeah, I love that. Robot daughter number one.
Tanjiro deadass promised he would protect Nezuko and not allow her to kill people.
Not
kill people. Otherwise, me, Kyu, Tanjiro, and Nezuko will all slit our guts together in sync. Probably to some music. It'd be kind of funny.
Dude, probably to some music, dude.
It'd be kind of funny. The last part was ad-libbed from Robot.
Dude, that was I'm glad you appreciated great. That was so funny.
I'm glad you appreciated
Just breaking down that fourth fucking wall, dude. I love it. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh man, this is not sure. Like, oh
you
shit.
Just went all dead. You just went all Deadpool on that line. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was funny.
But sure, like, okay, that's sick. He's got good resolve, but you know what? We still don't like the whole vibe of this kid protecting a demon, and fucking, they're like, we want proof. We need hardcore fucking proof. And they're like, yo, sir, do you mind if we You get that proof? And it's like, fine, go ahead. And so what they decide to do is to let her out and see if she will attack somebody.
Exactly. But
However,
before that
one guy
happened,
is kind of you got the floor. So what's up?
yeah, I was gonna say before that
Yeah,
happened,
yeah,
he takes the box, runs upstage, stabs the box like 6 fucking times.
yeah, yeah, man. Because he wants to make it. He wants to make her angry. So she is entirely encouraged to attack.
And Scarface is not happy.
Yeah, man.
AKA Tanjiro.
Yeah, man.
Scarface is not fucking happy.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, what? That's my sister. I love her.
I was trying to do an Al Pacino voice, but that works too.
But he is pushing Nezuko
you
past
trying to fuck with me?
fucking limits.
Yeah.
And Nezuko, the episode ends with Nezuko popping up with this demon face, with the veins popping out. She's gripping her fucking teeth on the. Also, he lets her out after all this and slices his fucking arm up.
Yeah,
which was dope.
At first, he was kind of a dumbass because he's like, he's like wanted to try to open her up in the daylight, and like one of the guys he goes like, "Hey, do it over in the shade. She's not going to come out because of the sun."
Yeah,
and but I like the detail in this because she's like super fucking mad. She is drooling from the hunger.
Oh yeah, which this is leading us into episode 23. Everybody.
Yeah, and so so episode 23 happens. It comes in, and she is resisting her urges hardcore.
Yeah, this is what's really fucking cool though. Mm-hmm. So they got Tanjiro completely hogtied, and Tanjiro just rips out of his fucking bindings, just pulls apart.
The veins popping on his head.
Yeah, shows you how hard
that's how intense
pulling.
It is. And even they're like going, "Hey, stop! You're gonna fucking make your head explode.
Yeah,
you're gonna die of internal bleeding from your veins, all exploding at once."
And then as he breaks the ropes, he runs upstage. He gets in between them, and then we just get this really cool like Nezuko flashback of her past, in this really awesome, pretty cherry blossom tree stuff. And it just gets into this whole thing where Nezuko just wants to protect all humans. And she starts getting into her past life before she was a demon type of situation. But she uses these flashbacks to keep her resolve. And Blind Man was just like, "I fucking told you so, bitch. Don't you question me again, bitch."
Yeah, she even turns her fucking head at it. She's like, nah, man. Said, I'm not hungry.
I don't need your blood, bitch. I just want to sleep.
Now, if you got me some chicken, that might be different. But
I need some chicken wings.
Give me some chicken wings.
I need some chicken wings and a beer.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want no blood. I prefer my meat cooked. Thank you very much.
Yeah, bitch. Get out of my face.
I need some chicken, some beer. I need me a pack of tobacco.
I like my blood bottled.
I like my blood bottled. I like my free range, ethically sourced blood. Oh yeah,
but Blind Man
is like, okay, that's the proof I need.
He said, "I fucking told you so, bitch." And he pretty much tells Tanjiro to help change everyone's mind about Nezuko. So in order to do this, he made Tanjiro and Nezuko demon slayers. And in order to keep everybody at bay, he told everybody if she steps out of line, Tanjiro has to slit her throat himself.
Yeah.
And Nezuko and Tanjiro said, "Sure." He's like, yeah, I'll do that because I know it's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, he also is like, hey, like, listen, the other Hashira might not be quite open to you guys at first, but this gives you a good opportunity to try to help change their minds a little bit.
Yeah, and then Tanjiro just said, "Well, I'm gonna go try to kill MJ."
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, and like everybody just ends up shitting their pants. Like, what the fuck?
They're like, "You met MJ? I need details."
Met him? Dude, I've been trying to get my Man in the Mirror single signed all fucking year.
You fuck bitches. I need your fucking hookup, dude. Like
every time I try to find him, he's gone. He disappears. That fucker. I want that autograph so bad.
But the
everyone's
blind
shitting bricks.
Yeah, everybody's just completely shitting bricks. And Blind Man just goes up to Tanjiro and says, Tanjiro, get off your high horse, respect your fucking elders, and step down a notch, or I'll kill you myself. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. But also, so it's funny. I mentioned the Lord of the Rings stuff because I put down my notes. It seems the boss is on some Lord of the Rings shit because his words provide alleviation and relief.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that.
It's very much like like I said, it's very, very much kind of like how the elves are depicted in Lord of the Rings, where just well, for some of them like Elrond or even Galadriel, like their words are powerful enough.
Yeah, I know. It's like
it gives like this ethereal, like calming effect.
It basically just makes people respect what they say.
Yeah,
and have no reason of understanding why. But
yeah,
at this point, do you have anything else to say about the scene?
Other than that, then we got Nezuko is big mad. She's sitting there steaming in her box.
Yeah, she's just like, this bitch just stabbed me.
This motherfucker. She's like a cat, just chilling there, just giving the death stare.
You just stabbed me. I don't like it.
And then
I want
like, well, you see, all right, we got a Kizuki problem. Hey, we need you to help us kill Ikizuki. And before they're dismissed, Tanjiro's like, yo, I got one request. Let me headbutt that bitch. He stabbed my sister.
Yeah, let me headbutt his ass.
And then in comes the sleepy boy and fucking gives him the sleepy combo.
Yeah, just like, nah.
He hits him with some rocks. He's like, yo, man.
He said, shut the fuck up. You're in the presence of the master.
Another interesting thing is the boss man, Mr. Neji himself, mentions Tamayo, the doctor lady.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is very, very interesting, considering hey, she's a demon. How does this man who slays demons know of a demon?
Well, he did say that people in the past have spared demons if it's for the greater good to fight demon kind. So I can understand why he would know her, seeing as how she helps humans, which is really cool.
Yeah. So Tanjiro taken. Oh, sorry. Did you have anything else to say?
No. I was just going to continue, but you can go ahead.
So Tanjiro's taken over to the Butterfly Manor. Butterfly bitch's pad.
Yeah, Butterfly Mansion.
He sees the girl from the final selection there. She's the trainee girl who fought with Nezuko. Her name is Kanao, and she's very silent. She's stoic. She's like, man, talk is overrated.
She's just like,
whatever. I don't do talking, and man, you're not a telepath, so I can't really communicate with my brain. So yeah.
But she's basically just a mute, and the other girl is a loud.
So the other girl, oh yeah, she is. She's got that big tomboy energy.
And basically, she's just the handmaiden for the mansion, and she basically runs the mansion and runs all the other subjects to help clean and do the chores and doing the will of the master of the house, which is the butterfly lady. Zenitsu complains. Oh, excuse me. They get put into the infirmary inside of the butterfly mansion, and we get met back up with Zenitsu.
Yeah, man. Who is? Hey, guess what Zenitsu's doing? One of the only things he knows how to do.
Fucking yell, dude.
Yelling and complain about his medicine.
Complains about his medicine and just screams for no absolute fucking reason.
Man.
His limbs have been shrunken down to nothing.
He is a proud member of Club Stubby.
Oh, dude, his hands are. It's just from the venom of the spider. But they're trying to give him medicine in order to cure it, and he doesn't want to take it because it's nasty.
Yeah, man. And then they're like, and so Tanjiro's like, it's all going on. The Tom girl lady. She's like, hey, you need to take your medicine. Otherwise, do you want your arms to grow back? Do you want to go back to your normal size and whatnot? And you better fucking drink up.
Why would
And then
you
Tanjiro's
talk
like,
to
well,
me so mean like that? Why?
yeah, man. Yeah, and then Satanji's like, "Oh, everyone, that's cool. So where's Inosuke?" And it cut to this hard cut to Inosuke, who's just big chilling with his arms out, wearing his fucking medical
He's
gown,
just got his
his
fucking
fucking
head all
mask.
the way
The way
down.
the way the head is positioned, because the fact he's laying down looks really silly.
It looks silly
But
because it looks like somebody who has their chin pushed
yeah,
up against their
yeah,
chest.
it does. However, what comes up is not very silly. I felt kind of sad when I first heard it, when I first
Yeah.
watched this scene, where
Inosuke
he's just
can't
like,
talk because his
"Forgive me."
throat got smashed.
Yeah,
Um, he and his
yeah,
spirit's just completely fucking broken,
yeah. He's constantly apologizing for being weak, and it's just, man,
which is weird for
this dude is,
Inosuke.
yeah. Well, dude, this guy literally like had his pride fucking defeated and shattered
Yeah, I would feel bad
during
for him
the whole
too.
fight against the spider guy. Um, Zenitsu's got that strong snot is fucking, extending out super big. It's big glob.
Yeah,
Um,
but
and
totally, Tanjiro was worried about Inosuke, but relieved that they're both alive and well.
yeah,
And then it cuts us over to Nezuko getting her own fucking room in the mansion,
yeah, man,
which I found weird. I figured they would try to contain her, like in a
yeah,
specific room, but no, they just let her free roam, which
hmm,
she sleeps this entire fucking time.
yeah,
She sleeps through this entire section until up till the last episode of the season.
hmm.
Um,
Well, she did use quite a bit of energy doing all the fucking high pads,
exactly,
art shit,
dude.
and all that.
That shit was
And yeah,
crazy.
yeah, man.
Um,
But we get this nice little bit of reflection. He's like thanking her for saving him on the mountains, and he's thinking back on how even Gyu and how other people are staking their lives on them as well, with that
yeah,
being Gyu and Kodaki, and him just going, "Hey, we need to become stronger."
yeah,
And so we get cut back over to the Hashira meeting.
yeah.
Demons are super active, and man, the Slayers they've been recruiting recently fucking suck.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
they're
They're
trash. They're not.
garbage.
They're garbage. They're not main characters, so they're trash.
Trash.
They're the trash me.
They're the trash man.
Um, and they particularly remark on Tanjiro's raw strength and how he might be able to draw out other Kizuki. And hey, they talk about also, hey, Michael Jack, that MJ, he seems to always be on that Death Note shit where he's one step ahead
Oh
and
yeah.
uses diversions when he moves.
Oh yeah, which is fucking
It's pretty
cool.
sick.
It's
It
so
is pretty cool.
cool. But the blind master boasts on his Hashira, and they just do this big debriefing about where everything's standing, how the outbreak of demons is getting larger, and
Yeah.
he's thanking his Hashira for everything that they do. Um, and
It's
that
fucking
go ahead.
it's kind of scary how, especially with the spread of demons, is not only can MJ do it, but any of the Kizuki carrying his blood can also create more demons, which
Oh yeah,
is kind of fucking scary.
it is scary, quite scary actually. Um,
Hmm.
but after all the whole meeting's been done, it cuts us into episode 24, which starts
Yeah.
us on the rehabilitation arc.
Da, 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 da. You gotta push it to the limit.
Push it to the
It's the
limit,
it's the '80s training montage arc.
or the Rocky. Dun, 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 dun,
Da, da,
dun,
da,
dun,
da, da.
dun, 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 dun,
Exactly.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Ba-da,
dun, 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 dun,
Come on, boot her up, boot her up.
But no, for real.
I'm gonna proceed to talk about my turtle and turtle food.
Flame Lord is starting to move in on a different mission. Uh,
Yeah, he's tracking down a strong ass demon.
yeah, we just get this really nice, friendly banter between the Flame Lord and Butterfly Lady, and
Yeah,
Zenith's, and then it cuts us back over to all of them in the rehabilitation center. And I got written down that Zenitsu caused favoritism. Oh, because of the
Oh,
medicine.
it's because of the medicine. It's because Tanjiro wasn't given the same medicine as
Exactly.
Zenitsu,
Exactly.
because Tanjiro just has physical injuries, so it's just like he just gets a pill
Yeah,
and other
exactly.
stuff. And all while Zenitsu has to drink this horrible. Oh no, I know what it is. Tanjiro is given the same medicine. And he's like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, that's obviously must be different medicine.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
But the demon slayer from the mountain survived because he walked in.
Yeah, man.
For the demon slayer that they met with in the mountain that they were fighting with against the other demon slayers that were being
Yeah,
controlled by
man.
the spider lady. He popped
Mm-hmm.
in to say hello and basically just showing that he's there. I really don't understand why he
Yeah.
popped back
Oh,
up, but
he was there because he had to meet with the Hashira and give a report because he was one of the last few survivors of that. Yeah.
yeah.
And then he's talking about like, and Tanjiro's like, well, hell, how did it go? He's like, they were fucking scary, man.
Yeah, my
They
demon
were
slayer bro got shit on by the Hashira.
they shit talked me constantly and said that made remarks about how this is what we're recruiting nowadays.
Yeah, dude, it
And
was
yeah,
crazy. It was
it's like
sad.
this poor kid got imagine not being like Tanjiro and Osuke or like some of the other weirdos where they're like, hey, we're confident, we know how to do this shit because we
Yeah,
train super hard, and you just got this guy he's just very much just a dude. He's just a super low ranking ass demon slayer
yeah.
that is just basically he can use a sword. That's it.
That's it. But
And
Butterfly Lady
man,
snuck up on the boy while he was talking,
oh
and
yeah, heard me
basically,
talking shit, bitch.
yeah, I heard you talking shit. I heard you talking shit, bitch.
Yeah.
And he jumps up and he's like, "I'm sorry. I didn't say anything to anybody about anything at all.
Yeah, man.
But basically, Butterfly Lady just drops it and says, "Well, it's time to train until you die. Come on, Tanjiro and Inosuke.
It's time for physical therapy, the best part of recovery.
All right, Tanjiro and Inosuke, come with me." And Zenitsu got left behind because he's still healing. But
Yeah.
all of a sudden, they come back from rehabilitation training, and
And they just look like fucking
they look
corpses.
like corpses. And Zenitsu is terrified.
Even
Um,
Inosuke's mask is drawn super weirdly, which is great.
and then we get cut off to the next day where Zenitsu actually gets to come with them.
Yeah,
And
man.
I got put in here. I said these girls are taffy pulling experts. I don't really
Yeah,
don't know.
it's just it's because they're fucking training, especially with the stretching thing, where they literally like pull you super far.
Maybe I'm
Because
trying to.
it's like three little kids, and one part of the start of the training is a stretch where they literally grab different parts of your body and
That's
pull.
right. That's why I
So it's
put
like they
taffy
do
pulling.
so like yeah, so like when they did one where they went from the back and literally like it's pulled from the arms and flex the back
Oh
all
yeah.
the
So
way
like they're
to the
just
back
sitting there
almost.
like
Yeah,
Zenitsu, or excuse me, Tanjiro and Inosuke are just feeling how bad it
yeah,
hurts.
man.
And Zenitsu is just like super skeptical through this entire training.
Yeah,
You got the reflex or no. Yeah.
it's after the stretching is reflex training where they got to try to take tea. They
Uh
got to do the good old kung fu panda.
yeah, they got to get the cups of water and then pour it on the
Yeah.
person before the other person grabs a cup.
Hmm.
And then the fight training is starting to begin, but Zenitsu has something to say.
Yeah, man.
Zenitsu pulls
It's like,
Inosuke and Tanjiro outside. And at this point, I'm just like,
mhm.
what the fuck is he talking about? And
Yeah,
Zenitsu punches the shit out of
yeah,
Inosuke.
yeah, dude.
He's like,
And it's like,
how
what the
dare
hell?
you
What the
tell me that
what
this
the
was the
hell?
worst thing on the planet? You get touched on by girls all day long. You get to smell them, you get to touch them, you get to fight them, and you're complaining to me.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah.
dude is just,
Uh
he's
huh.
completely fucking stupid.
And fucking both Tanjiro and Inosuke are super dumbfounded.
Mhm.
They're like, huh? What the hell? So
But
he goes in, and as he's being stretched super far to almost inhuman levels, he is just smiling. It's like,
yeah,
hell, oh
Zenitsu is just taking it like a champ, where the other two are not doing so
yeah, yeah.
well, at
He
least
even he
compared to the
even won
butterfly
this.
girl.
He even won the sparring.
Yeah, he did, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah. And
But
this lights the fire in Inosuke back a little bit, and now he's motivated to continue on.
yeah, and so they start going through all this, and they get very like demasculated.
Yeah, man.
And all of a sudden, Zenitsu and Inosuke just said, "Fuck it, I'm out. I'm not doing this." Um,
Yeah,
and Tanjiro is just perplexed about this girl, how she's
yeah,
so like fucking fast, how she's so
yeah.
good at what she does.
How can she beat? How the fuck? Every time we fight her, we can't beat her. Not even
Um,
Zenitsu can beat her.
yeah, but we find
Um,
out that she's using something called total concentration
yeah,
all of the time.
yeah, man. So it's like, so the kids is like, she's like, hey, like, Tandra's talking with the three little girls. He's like, well, fuck, how is she so strong? And it's like, oh, have you tried just doing total concentration all the time?
And he's just
It's like,
like,
what?
it throws
What?
him the
No,
fuck
no.
off. Like, just
What?
completely throws him off.
Wait, what? You mean like all the time, 24/7, night and day, in my sleep even?
Oh my
And I'm like,
god, dude. Um,
yeah. You're talking about this fucking thing, this breathing technique. That after even a little bit, I start feeling like my lungs about to fucking explode. And you're
yeah,
telling me that the key to it is to do it constantly,
24 fucking 7.
24/7. Like, yeah, man. That's
Just
how they
like,
do it.
yeah, they're just do it. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, like, they pull out a gourd and they say, yeah, in order for you to master total concentration, you have to completely suck up all the air and blow
Yeah.
out at the one point, just one breath, and expand this gourd to the point of burst.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to learn total concentration 24
Yep.
hours a day. And
And then
and
and then
then you can
they
get
get
to
a
the
release.
level then you get to the level of butterfly girl,
Yeah,
where she can blow up a
which is
gourd 3 times her fucking body size.
yeah, man.
And this ain't
They're
just
like,
some
hey, these
normal
are
gourd. These are reinforced gourds that can
they're
take
reinforced.
three
It's
times the amount of pressure that normal gourds can take.
uh-huh. Even then, it's like fucking wood. So like trying to fucking blow it apart with the just air pressure alone is
Yeah.
already a difficult task.
But
Um, but yeah,
we basically get this just this montage where the other two are just completely defeated. Tanjiro is nonstop training
hmm
all of the time, and he's going constantly. He's apologizing for the other two
yeah.
not coming.
He almost recreates his mountain training a little bit because he sets up a bunch of stuff like pulleys and levers.
Well, yeah, he goes back to the
Yeah,
basics and he was
yeah.
super glad that he wrote everything down in a
hmm
journal. And at the same time of doing all this repetitive exercise, he is also using total concentration during these times. So
Yeah.
he's able to focus on his total concentration while also doing his normal exercises for the day, which is awesome.
hmm
Like,
Yeah.
he starts to talk to himself, guiding his breathing. Uh, but then he's sitting there on top of the roof, not being able to sleep. And he's sitting there trying to practice his total concentration. And Butterfly Lady sneaks up
Yeah.
on him and
You know,
is.
I really like this scene.
I do too,
It's a
because
very
it really expands on her feelings towards Tanjiro and her
yeah.
feelings of demons in general,
hmm
and find out she's just the little butterfly version of the Hulk. Uh,
Yeah.
but I'll let you
She
expand into this.
so so she mentions how she really does want to try to befriend demons. And before anything else is said, Tanjiro immediately picks up a scent of anger from her. And it turns out that actually, besides the fact she has this really cheery outward appearance, actually she has a lot of internalized anger because she lost her older sister to
Yeah,
demons,
it's really sad.
and also she also projects the anger out to as far as other civilians who also lost their loved ones to demons, and that just adds and builds to this hatred.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like as well is when you get flashbacks to her, she is entirely different. She's very much like a hot-headed tom girl, not tomboy, the tomboy,
Mm-hmm.
and but you notice with the older sister, she acts the way that Shinobu acts currently, meaning she is like trying to pick up the way her sister carried herself as a way to try to like repress that or to try to be more like her so
Yeah.
that she lives on through her, which
It's
is
very
really really sad.
very, titled, like
Hmm.
very, just
Hmm.
in general, just trying to make herself look and
Yeah.
feel important.
Hmm.
And she uses that hatred that her sister died towards
Yeah.
demons to push her on. But
Yeah.
Tanjiro, Tanjiro makes her think differently by
Hmm.
explaining to her that he uses his dead family members as a guide to turn back Nezuko instead of
Yeah.
fueling a hatred towards demons. And it
Hmm.
opened up her eyes in a way that she had never thought she could see.
Yeah.
And basically,
Hmm.
Tanjiro is helping her through the process of being able to forgive herself and
Hmm.
demons for killing her sister,
Yeah.
which
I
is
wrote
really
down.
cool.
Yeah, it's really good, and this entire scene through the music and everything else, it just has this really nice and like somber feel to it, especially because it's like in the middle of night and like it's right on top of a roof where you can just see the moon and everything, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Um, I think my note sums it up really well. Is for the end of this, it's Tanjiro has helped her to take some of her burden off. She's carrying like a very very heavy load, and she's able to take not all of it, but at least a little bit of it off thanks to Tanjiro, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's it.
Um,
They actually help each other in the conversation,
hmm.
and he gets the information that he's needing from her, and they
Yeah.
both get pretty much informed about each other, which is what both of them
Hmm.
really wanted in the long run. But
Yeah.
learning all
So
this new information that leads us into
to 25,
episode 25.
and I mean,
We get this
like,
really beautiful backdrop of the mansion and flowery
yeah.
walkway. I just want to get into that. It started the episode with that, and
Hmm.
it looked really pretty.
Yeah. That it
Um,
did.
and Tanjiro asked his groupies to help him train and by beating him while he
Yeah.
sleeps.
It's like, yo, kids, listen up. Have you kids heard of Full Metal Jacket? So, so what I want you to do is I'm gonna do total concentration breathing while you sleep. I'm gonna try to at least. And when you notice at the first sight that I stop, you fucking beat the shit out of me with these carpet beaters.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
And
And
so his
they were very, very happy to help.
oh man, they beat the shit out of
Yeah,
him. They don't
these
hold
girls
back.
don't fucking hold back, dude. They're just like bludgeoning him, dude, as he's sleeping. Tanjiro apologizes about not breathing right in his sleep, and we just get this huge fucking montage of him training until he drops while he is just also using total
Yeah.
concentration breathing. He's advancing and still can't beat this girl in tag.
He's
Um,
improving though. He's starting to kind of keep up a little,
yeah,
but still not quite there.
she's starting to see his growth and skill by him getting a
Hmm.
little bit closer to her each day, being able to almost grab the cup. But
Yeah.
he still can't get or excuse me, not Nezuko, but Inosuke and Zenitsu to join with him on training. Uh,
Yeah.
until all of a sudden this man finally busts the
Yeah.
gourd. He busts his first
Yeah.
gourd with his total concentration breathing. Um, and upon doing that, Inosuke and Zenitsu are starting to realize that they're being left behind. And with a little
Yeah.
help from the butterfly lady,
Yeah.
she gets them back on track.
Yeah, man. One thing I like as well is fucking Zenitsu Sparrow is just roasting the shit out of him,
Oh yeah, dude.
trying to
It's
motivate him. And I like how also Zenitsu while Tanjiro has been training Zenitsu and this guy have just been secretly watching him.
yeah, just this whole time.
Um
Um,
yeah.
but
So
the
they go up to Shinobu and was like, hey yo, what the fuck is he doing? Like, just let us know.
let us know. We just want to know.
We want to know. We want to learn it. And they're first kind of hesitant, and then I fucking love how Shinobu
Just chastises both of them.
she she challenges them in a way that motivates them and that's tuned to their personality. So for Inosuke, she undermines him and challenges him, and then for Zenitsu, she's very sweet. It's like, don't disappoint me now.
Don't disappoint me. I'd hate
Yeah,
to
it's like,
see you
oh,
disappoint me.
simp mode activated.
So they both start getting into the training.
Yeah.
And then she shuffles on over to the other girl and she says, "Hey, why don't you go over there and train with them? You are training, you are one of them. There's just maybe you could teach them a few things." And we just get her depicting herself into her flipping a coin, but the coolest transition happens.
Oh,
She
dude, yeah.
flips this
Hell yeah.
coin into a backstory. It's
Yeah,
the
man.
coolest fucking thing.
It's really smooth.
Like,
But man, this girl's backstory.
dude, it's crazy. The
Yeah.
girl just gets
I bet,
beaten and tossed to the ground
yeah.
by her parents, and
Yeah.
she doesn't feel pain
Mm-hmm.
through all the trauma that she's received.
Yeah. But so she comes from like this village that is like it's very poor. It's wrought with famine. It's shit's dying, flies and everywhere. And on top of that, it's being ransacked by some
Yeah.
bandits or like people, probably some like Ronin attached to like some wealthy people because later on we see Kano's been taken into child slavery.
Pretty much.
Which is
Her
fucked up.
parents
Which I
just
bet
sold her.
so Red. Were you expecting child slavery to be in Demon Slayer
Not a
and
bit. I really
to
did
have this
not.
really really fucked up backstory for Kanao?
I really did not.
Um,
Like it blew my mind how
yeah,
bad this girl's backstory actually is.
yeah.
Um,
hmm But yeah, she was sold by her parents as a slave,
yeah,
and
she got sold to slavers and then instantly rescued by the butterfly gang. Um, she
I just realized it's got considering you've read Berserk recently. Hey, it's got a small flavor of Costco's backstory, slightly.
yeah, I know.
Not
I was
fully,
full
not fully,
yeah,
but
but it's a
it's
little bit
got
like it.
there's if it is I wouldn't be if it is influenced I wouldn't be surprised because it does
Yeah,
have
but
that
it's
similar vibe
slightly
to it.
different in the sense of her parents didn't beat the shit out of her.
Yeah,
They just
but
sold her to get more food for the family,
yeah,
and
yeah, but
Casca
yeah,
just almost got raped was the issue.
hmm hmm
Um,
but yeah. So they bump into young Shinobu and Kanae, who is Shinobu's older sister,
Butterfly Gang.
and like, hey, the Butterfly Gang is like, hey, man, is she for sale? I mean, hey, like, what's the price? Tell us. And Shinobu is like super brazen. She's this big tomboy,
Yeah,
and they're like, "Hey, what's your price?" And like, it's not like you guys would have the money, and all of a sudden you just literally like throw out their money, fucking Assassin's Creed style.
yeah. They're just like, here, will this cover it? Here you go.
Yeah,
Throws it up in the
and they
fucking
just
air,
yeah,
snatches the girl, and then takes
and then
off.
runs
And
all while these fuckers are just trying to grab them.
yeah, and this guy's just like, "Hey, back off, you scragglers! This is my money."
hmm
And so they take off, which is the coolest fucking thing ever. But they start to see her pain and anguish, and basically
Yeah.
just
She's so used to her previous situation that she literally cannot do anything without being told to.
yeah, she quite literally cannot, and got
Yeah.
she got carried away, bathed, dressed up, but she
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything, and she's super fucking passive. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but the older sister
And
is just very understanding
mm-hmm.
of what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to get the girl to do what she needs her to do, she tells this girl to every time that she needs to make a decision to flip a coin. And
Mm-hmm.
whatever it lands on is the decision that she makes. So she was
Mm-hmm.
flipping the coin to see if she wanted to train with them or not, which was a really, really cool, like, intricate backstory bled back through the reasoning of the backstory.
Yeah.
So I found that to be really, really cool. Um,
Mm-hmm.
was there anything else you wanted to note about the backstory?
Nah. Other than that, it's very a smooth transition. The
Yeah,
coin, it's like, nah, I'm not gonna train with them.
but
And so the spirits are super high. Everyone's super motivated. And hey, swords are in finally. They
dude,
got
they're
those.
bringing the
They got.
swords back.
They're bringing the swords in, and they got poor Mister Haganezuka and the other dude that's with them, who's also just as much of a weirdo.
Oh yeah,
And he seems to be calm for now. And we actually get to see how Inosuke's blades change their color, and it's really pretty blue color.
yeah, it's really
And
nice.
then fucking Inosuke, it's like, oh, he just walks out. I was like, oh man, what's he doing?
They're just sitting
And
there
he goes,
talking about how good the blade is and how long it
look,
took them
look,
to
look
make
how
it.
fine it is. And he goes and he finds the best rock he can, and just starts hacking away at it to get them
Yeah,
back to being serrated.
it's
So
crazy.
I lost my shit when I first saw this because I thought his swords were serrated by design.
No.
But no, they're not. They're literally
But I
just
don't know why you
damaged.
thought that because he explained that he busted it up with a rock.
I don't remember him explaining that before we actually see it happen.
He told Tanjiro that like while they were walking at one point
Hmm.
why his blades were serrated.
Yeah,
And it was because he said he didn't like the style of it and that these fit his
yeah,
style a lot better.
but
So
yeah.
yeah.
I got I got I got this note that says he makes his swords that way by going ooga booga.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga. Ugh.
So he basically just
Sword
bashes it in with a rock and
sword cut deeper now.
charades his fucking blade.
Yeah.
Um,
Sword maxim suffering is maximized.
and he gets a
Ooh.
lecture that he will never fucking forget.
Man. Listen, the one thing I know about these swordsmiths is, hey, don't diss their blades because they will fucking try to kill you.
Dude, and as he was doing this guy had to hold him back because, dude, he was about to go fucking ape shit on him.
Hmm.
Which is cool because Inosuke's sword, I think, turned what, black?
No, it was blue.
It was blue. That was it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very nice
Um,
blue, like bright blue.
but then we get cut into the finite version of his training where he's fully sleeping with total concentration now, and he finally captured the butterfly girl in tag. He ends up
Hmm.
catching the water before she does, except he doesn't pour the water on her head. He just puts the
Yeah.
cup on top of her head without spilling it on her.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
he's a Chad, that's why.
Hmm.
Um,
And then that even motivates Zenitsu and Inosuke to train that
yeah.
much harder.
So we just get
Because like,
this
oh shit,
small, yeah.
Tanjiro beat her. It's possible.
Yeah, so Zenitsu and Inosuke are just rushing to catch up. And Tanjiro has now fully healed and is done with training and ready for field training. Uh,
Yeah,
for in-field training. Uh,
yeah,
then he goes over to the butterfly lady within her room and
yeah,
he basically explains to her the method of fire breathing and then
yeah,
corrects his grammar on the
yeah.
subject. So
Hmm.
it's not called fire
So
breathing in.
so for the Hinokami, so specifically he's asking because he's talking about how he did his dad's Kagura dance
Yeah,
and channeled the Hinokami flame. And that's where she's like, well, you see, flame breathing is different from fire breathing. They're two separate things. However, our boy Human Torch, Mr. Flame On himself,
Yeah,
Heat Miser,
Flame
he
Lord.
might know. And
And
so we get that.
yeah, Tanjiro is now
This,
off, ready to face his future missions.
yeah,
He's constantly worried about his sleeping sister, but then Nezuko fucking talks to him telepathy style,
yeah,
which is fucking mind-boggling that he can talk to
yeah,
his
man.
sister. That's one of her abilities now, is that she could just
Hmm.
talk. Um,
Yeah,
then they get talked to. Start talking about the train demon. I think it was
yeah,
back into the conversation between the butterfly lady and Flame Lord.
yeah. Well,
He
suppose we just cut to a scene to the train as they're talking,
Oh
and
yeah, the demon
yeah,
who's like eating
which is
everybody on the train.
yeah, which is hey, that's set up for the the movie slash the TV version of the movie that we will cover
Yeah.
at some point. But yeah,
But
uh,
that leads us into episode 26,
26,
where
and
everybody has super fast hands. Uh
yeah, they're doing well.
they're doing well. They blow up the mega gourds and they are pumped. Learning their new skills, and it's time for them to shell off into the sunset.
Hmm.
And this episode's quite nice because we get the culmination of MJ's nights.
Dude. So
We get
this
sucked
scene
into
is
his
fucking
realm, dude.
sick.
This scene is so fucking cool because it gets introduced by
It's
this lady playing whatever that instrument is. What was it, Boston?
I want to say this. I want to say she's playing a shamisen,
A
if I remember
shamisen.
correctly.
If we're
It's
incorrect, all the other weeaboos out there, please correct us. I would actually like to know what it
it's
is.
one of the old Japanese string instruments, but I'm pretty sure it's a shamisen.
Yeah. But either way, she's sitting there playing it with every stroke of the guitar or whatever she's playing. Um,
It
it
fucking
rotates this
changes.
fucking really cool um eternal labyrinth
Yeah,
staircase fucking
it's just
realm.
like impossible space. It's this infinite space of just constant house interiors.
Yeah, it looks
And it's like it's
amazing.
fucking otherworldly,
Um
and the 3D and all that shit. It looks so fucking good.
yeah, and we just get this everybody within the lower 12 Kizuki gets summoned.
Yeah,
Uh
yeah. So
and
yes, the remaining five of the lower rank, because the Kizuki are 12 demons, but they're ranked by 6 lower and 6 upper.
yeah,
So all the lowers are present.
they're basically just there trying to figure out where the fuck they're at, and they get to talking about this red-eyed lady, or so they
Yeah,
thought, trying to figure out who
yeah,
the
man.
fuck this lady is.
Yo, this
But
bitch has this really intense stare. What's up with her?
my boy MJ is just cross dressing.
Yeah, like yo, man. Listen, this dude's a master of disguise. Like, man, Twilight. This must Twilight must have took an inspiration. I'm gonna be honest,
Dude.
because this dude is this dude.
Perfect.
This, yeah, man. But
This is
so
why
immediately as soon as they see,
Twilight has such ungodly amounts of like skill. He learned it from
yeah, man,
MJ.
they learned it from MJ. Actually, Twilight's actually a demon.
Dude, I could
Sorry,
believe
man.
that. I could definitely believe that.
Given how his brain works like a supercomputer.
Yeah. But
So yeah,
MJ also reads minds.
yeah, man. So the demons are shit fucking scared,
Dude, yeah. Yeah.
and they're like, man, we're sorry. But there's like, did I fucking tell you, bitch? That tell you could speak?
And then
Nah, I
crushes his
didn't.
fucking man in one move.
Yeah,
Just
it's
eats
like,
him.
man, why are you guys so fucking weak? Listen, Rui got his bitch ass defeated,
And
and
now
you
you
guys
guys are not doing
are
anything for the
you're not doing
cause?
anything. You're what, you fucking scared of a couple of demon slayers? I didn't create you to be scared of demon slayers now.
You make me
Listen,
sick to think that you
and
have my blood flowing through your
yeah,
veins.
and look. The upper six, they are fucking irreplaceable. They do great shit. They get good sales. They bring good results. They're great for this company.
Yeah. I was just about to compare them to a company.
Hell yeah. Hell
Dude,
yeah. But you guys, listen, you guys didn't sell that new Mazda. The new Mazda is the hot model that our particular dealership. I'm
but
sorry, man, but they all want Toyota. I fuck Toyota. That's
and
how
then
about
eats
that.
another man. But no, this
Yeah,
MJ is just
yeah,
hosting a bunch of scare tactics
yeah, man.
in order to just fuck with them. He's literally
Yeah,
just
he's fucking with them because
fucking with
no
these
matter what
guys.
they say, they don't have a good reason.
No, they don't. So each one of them keep getting eaten until the other guy's like, "Nah, fuck this. I ain't getting eaten. I can outrun this bitch ass." So,
Ah, man.
dude, he runs and instantly regrets that decision. Like
Dude, the camera work in that scene was fucking nuts
it
as well
was
as he's
because
running and trying to.
he was bouncing off of like different dimensional staircases and shit. So like
Yeah.
it was really fucking cool. Um,
Uh huh.
Basically MJ just dissolves the lower five and
Yeah.
is very
I like
content with the upper five.
I like how the there's like it's like this big like tentacle appendage with like mouths on it
Yeah,
that he
dude.
uses to eat the lower five, and dude, it looks
Exactly.
fucking sick. And I kind of like the idea as well. It's like he's not just eating them to like, kill them, but he's literally like taking his power back from them every
Yeah,
time he devours them.
dude.
Um,
We get this
and
really
but yeah,
cool like trickling blood scene where all the demons are just getting fucked.
yeah.
And
Um,
on top of
he
like
reads
we
he reads
yeah, he
minds.
reads their minds. The blood's trickling down on this one specific character. As
Yeah,
they're just getting decimated.
yeah. And
Um,
so at this point, there's only two more.
yeah.
And one of the guys is like, "Man, you listen. You know what? If I get more blood, I'll be even stronger, and I can do everything you want me to do."
This man is getting premonitions from his glorious
Yeah,
master.
yeah.
And
And then
gives this
MJ's
man
like,
more amounts of his blood.
"Yeah." He's like, "Fine, you want it? Here, you can fucking have it. You can have all of it, all the
And
fucking blood."
the
And just fucking kills
exit,
him.
this exit
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah.
It doesn't kill him, he's still alive.
No, because this is the second one that wants more blood. He gets killed, and there's only one left.
Oh, okay, you're talking about
The
that
one,
guy.
yeah, and then the one that's left, it's very much it's an honor to be killed by you. Yeah. So we failed. We deserve to be killed,
He
and that's
just
what causes him. That he finally gave an answer MJ like to hear.
he's like,
He's
yes.
like, yes.
Simping
So you
for
know what?
me.
So is it given that you have accepted your fate, no matter what? I will offer you a second chance. I will give you more of my blood so you can be, and if you survive it, you'll be stronger, and I want you to do something for me.
Yeah.
And we get this whole fucking scene. He gives him some blood, and man, we cut because unfortunately this dude also is part of what we covered in the TV version of the movie, which is also an adaptation of an arc from the manga, which is odd for anime movies.
Well, like I said,
Yeah,
this whole
but
scene
yeah,
was crazy. And
but yeah,
we just
it's
get
fucking
this
great.
like
Um,
super like showy exit. Um
mhm,
he basically just shrums that instrument that he's playing and it
yeah,
cuts the whole realm out and it shoves you through every fucking entryway and exit of the realm and it just plops this guy in the middle of fucking nowhere
yeah,
and he's getting like fucking visions from uh
yeah. Here's
MJ to
here's your
kill
here's your
Tanjiro.
here's your hit list.
Yeah, here's your hit list. Fucking do it or I'll kill you.
Do it.
Um
Kill this boy. I want
so
him. His earrings are too stylish. I can't have it.
but we find out it cuts back over to Tanjiro and all of them, and the crow gives them their new job for the train, which is
Yeah,
what we saw in the previous episode about the train demon. And we find out that the butterfly lady suggested Tanjiro for this job specifically.
yeah.
And
And they're also gonna go see Mr. Heatmeister because
Yay!
they're gonna be paired with him.
Which he
So we
doesn't
get
know that yet. He doesn't know that one of the
yeah,
Hashira is there. But
yeah,
then Tanjiro, as he's leaving, he bumps into the other guy from the final selection.
hmm
And this guy got jacked. This dude got fucking
yeah.
muscles upon muscles. Like in the
hmm
past like 3 years, this man has went from scrawny green bean
So
to holy
so that guy
shit.
it hasn't been stated yet, but can you guess who he might be related to based off of how he looks?
Related to?
Yeah,
Um,
like think about his eyes and how they look.
I guess.
It's the Wind Boy because
What?
yeah, because he's got that similar look to him.
I guess. I don't know. I'd have to look
Yeah.
at him again. But
hmm
we get this really lovely goodbye from the lady who trained him. Um, which is
hmm
the girl who does all the chores and stuff. She expresses her regret of being a coward, but Tanjiro moves her by carrying her emotions into his fights ahead of him. Um, Butterfly Girl finally speaks from a flip of the coin, telling them goodbye. Um, like I said, this whole goodbye scene is just
Yeah.
makes you want to cry a little
It's
bit.
yeah, man. It's really really nice. I like the Ally, the tomboy girl. She talks with Tanjiro about how she feels really weak because after she became a demon slayer, she found herself being shit scared of the demons and wasn't able to actually battle them.
Exactly.
And then Tanjiro's like, "No, man, listen. Like you are doing your part, and your part might not be fighting demons, but you're helping others recover, and you're also overseeing this, fucking mansion, which is an entire operation of itself." Um, we see off Canal, and um, she flips the coin to determine whether or not she speaks to him,
Yeah.
which is
Which
very,
this
very
scene,
nice.
yeah, this is a very nice scene. So it
I
lands on the
fucking, I
side
fucking
where
love
she
it.
actually fucking speaks.
hmm
And then on top of that, Tanjiro makes her choose her destiny with a coin flip
Yeah,
of opening her heart to people
yeah.
and being able to do things
To,
freely on her
to,
own.
to, yeah, to decide for herself, to like make her own decisions.
So she flips her coin to decide her fate, and Tanjiro just fucking grabs the coin and makes her listen to his to her heart. It's
hmm
quite crazy. Um,
Yeah, yeah, man. Sometimes your solutions can only be beat with a little bit of circular logic. Hey,
exactly.
I'm gonna use your own tool to make you to free. I'm gonna use your own tool holding you back to free you.
Which is fucking
hmm
genius, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very
hmm
genius, but it landed on
And even that
heads.
just fucking shakes her.
Yeah, it was good. This whole scene was pretty good.
Yeah, I
Um,
fucking loved it.
it says
Um,
it said Tanjiro has just moved the entire household. Oh,
uh,
moved,
moved
like
like moved
moved them.
emotionally.
Shit. Okay, like I had to
Yeah.
reread that like a few times.
They were able to bust the big boy gourds.
Yeah, the big boy gourds with his
Yeah.
voice.
Um, fucking Inosuke hogging them rice balls, going, man, fucking rice balls, man. They're
um,
great. I don't know, these are some nice donuts.
these are the
Jelly
best
filled are
fucking
my
things I've ever
favorite.
eaten in my life.
And
um, the fangirl, yeah, the fangirls make Zenitsu take a formal promise to respect women.
yeah.
And they're off on their way, and it cuts over to them at the train station, and
Uh,
Inosuke is just terrified of the iron beast that is
yeah, man.
before him.
This must be the lord of this realm. and then he's about to fucking charge and like try to attack it.
Yeah.
And Tanjiro's like, no, listen, maybe it's a guardian spirit. And Zenitsu's just like, man, you guys are dumb.
You never used a
fucking
train,
sticks.
dude. Like,
You never heard of trains? Come on, come on. The fucking Skye tries to bash the wall, enter it by bashing the wall.
and basically, in doing this, it makes the cops catch their attention, so they have to hide the whole day. And as the train's taking off, they just bolt for it and grab onto the train. And Tanjiro is just constantly worried about Nezuko, seeing as how he doesn't have Nezuko on this trip.
And then no, he does.
Wait, does he?
Yes.
I thought he went without her this time.
No, he's got the box on.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you. I got you.
But he's no, he was off. I think he was offered to leave her. They offered to take care of her while he was off, but he was like, nah, she's coming with me.
Yeah. Okay.
But say the episode ends with Tanjiro reflecting on his journey so far, all while the sick ass opening is playing and credits are rolling, and you get this nice landscape of like the train.
Oh yeah,
going off.
It's really pretty.
That's Demon Slayer season 1.
That's Demon Slayer season fucking 1. Dude,
how
we're done.
Yeah,
we're done.
For now,
we're finished. We're done. For now, we're covering seasons. Yeah. We're gonna cover the movie.
I'm hoping that we can get back to covering it, because like the plan, which we'll talk a bit more in some of our other episodes, is after we finish up Chainsaw Man and all that, the plan is we're going to take on two different series.
Yeah. But this is just more or less like something for us to be able to bank on and collect on.
Yeah.
To be able to release content while I will be taking my hiatus whenever my wife births my baby. She whenever she births
sometime in March, I think.
It's going to be around March the 8th, but with babies you can't really tell.
I'm gonna put it at least probably a week or two early, maybe.
Yeah. So given that, I will be out for probably about 2 months, most likely.
Yeah.
Probably maybe more. I don't know yet.
But we do have plans, and we'll release a formal announcement when it gets closer to that.
But we are trying to stockpile content for you guys. That way,
so that whenever it is taken, it's not like it's almost as if we've never left.
Exactly, but we're probably not going to cover all of it within 2 or 3 months worth of content. But given that we will be going down to recording twice a week instead of 3 times a week.
I think so, or something like that. Or if we do the 3 times a week, we'll release 2 things.
We haven't really discussed all the fine details yet, but we will keep you guys.
We'll figure it out as we get closer to the end of the 3 anime we're currently covering.
Yeah.
Other than that, hey, sorry about not getting into this sooner. Life was just dead set against us for getting this out. But all things considered, I'd say
we still covered it pretty well.
Decently.
It went pretty well.
I think it's not my favorite that we've covered so far, but it's not at least my favorite episode that it's not my favorite episode we've recorded. However,
it is the best one. It's better than the worst.
It's better than the worst.
I'd have to say our worst one was the Tanya one.
But that one was like man. But that was more so worse on like on a technical level and not on a overall quality level. But
either way,
so
Bobsto.
So I was gonna say, other than our experiences with this fucking curse, what do you think of Demon Slayer so far, Red? How do you
Um,
feel about sleeping out on it?
I feel terrible for sleeping out on it because honestly, I was watching it when it first came out, and
Hmm.
then I just stopped, and it was just because
Yep.
I had other things in the way. So it wasn't really a disinterest in the
Yeah.
series. It was just I
Hmm.
had other things I was doing at the time. So
Yeah.
coming back to it and seeing all the shit that I just didn't get to blew my mind a little bit, and it was quite
Hmm.
good, like really, really good. So,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh
say that
yeah.
it's my favorite, but it's
Hmm.
still good. I like it.
It's really really good. But yeah, I know it's just like, hey, Demon Slayer is good. I'm glad I was able to rewatch it. I'm excited to get to some of the other stuff within it because I know I've seen up to the TV version of Mugen Train, and hey, that shit's really fucking good.
Yeah,
And
which
so
we'll get
I'll
into
be looking
that.
forward to getting into that whenever we do. Other than that, hey, sorry about it being like over a month late.
Yep.
I fucking hate it, but at least we're able to really keep releasing stuff like Chainsaw Man and whatnot in the meantime. So it's not like we've gone without content.
Yeah. So,
And in
but
fact, if we weren't covering all that stuff, this would have been probably released like way sooner.
exactly. So, but
But
as always, if you guys, liked our content, just give us a like, share it with your friends if you think they'd enjoy it. We'd greatly appreciate it. But other than
yeah,
that, Bob
other than that,
Stowe, carry it away,
well,
buddy.
hey, I'm Bob Still, the Odor Weeb,
And I'm Red, the bald headed wonder,
and you just got done watching the Anime Boys.
the anime boys. See ya.
See ya.